Firstly, we would like to thank you for having your time, sir, because you have been shared such a valuable knowledge to us throughout which you have expertise in your particular like industrial management and at the same time production management. So, being an industry expert, like how would you tell that what kind of biggest challenges in the production management you have been faced while your work experience?
The biggest challenge I always face is a lack of collaboration. So, when you have an organization where you have silos and everybody is thinking in their own way, in their own silo, this is a blockage for fruitful collaboration. If you can crack this as a manager, then you have the full potential of your organization. So this is it's all about people, how they are working together, how they are solving problems together, and therefore it's very important that you understand on a personal level and that you fight together for the sake of the company and not the sake for your own career.
Hello, sir. My name is Naresh. Being an industry expert, how do you see the role of industrial engineering evolving with the production sectors like automation, AI, and Industry 4.0?
From my point of view, industrial engineering is a very strong pillar in the organization. You are creating the system where many peoples are working in. You are setting the base for sustainability, for cost effectiveness, for performance, for quality. So it's a very responsible task to do so. And you don't have to rely too much on artificial intelligence because sometimes if you cannot justify the outcome, it's artificial incompetence. And therefore, we have to be very careful. So you need to know what you're doing. You need exactly to know where can I use the artificial intelligence that it brings a value adding point to your work. Automation is also a very important topic, but only if you have a real big mass production, because every downside of an automation is a lack of flexibility. And if you need flexibility and you are focused on automation with inflexible systems, then you might doing good things on the one side and doing bad things on the other side. So you need to first investigate in what is really required. Is it required to have a full flexible production? Then I would rather go for less automation. And if you have only one product, 365 days a year, 24/7, then automation might be the right solution. But the competence to decide what is the right application lies within industrial engineering, and this is why it's so important for a company.
Greetings of the day, sir. Myself, Sai Tejaswini from Robotics and Automation. In data analysis and predictive analysis, how do you see that influencing the modern engineering systems?
Thank you for this very good question. Coming out of a world where we are almost digital blind, using more and more the technology of predictive analytics, using more sensors, using more data effectively, having everything available in an unstructured cloud data hub, you can start playing. And this is something very, very interesting, where you can find new connections of data you have not seen before. Because previously it was always, I do have a problem. What data I need to collect to have sufficient information to solve this problem? That was the old way. Now we are in a world where we can collect all these data, even unstructured, and with these cloud of data, we can then start digging deep into and finding correlations. And sometimes, and I have a very nice example with that, if you put in the holidays in the calendar and the quality data into the system, you all of a sudden see a correlation of, oh, after a holiday, the quality is not so good like before the holiday. So, and this is not possible if you do not have these tools, these new tools. And therefore, it's very, very important to learn these, to use these tools because they are very powerful.
Hello, sir. Myself Keshav Sai. I'm from robotics. My question is how top employers like BMW recruiting the fresh graduates from the industrial engineering and production management.
You all come hopefully with a basic set of skills. So I assume this is given by the organization who has trained you. As I mentioned before, teamwork, collaboration, aiming for the same goal needs a certain kind of attitude. And therefore, attitude is more important than skills. Of course, completely skillless people we would not hire. But on top of these skills, we are looking more for attitude to fit you into the organization better, because attitude is something you got with your mother milk, skills you can learn. And this is always the point where we say we are not hiring only for skills. Skills you will get by training on the job, specific what you need, but attitude you cannot learn. And therefore we are looking for attitude, and it's very important to have the right attitude in the collaborative and teams way.
What kind of hand-on experience that industries are expecting from a fresher before they're joining into the production engineering?
Hands-on experience is good if you have already worked at the shop floor in a particular company where you work later as an engineer. It's always helpful because you know exactly how the processes are running. You have hands-on experience on that. But on the other hand, your social engagement outside the company, before you join the company, is also very important, because there you learn some attitude and some additional skills you might not learn in the hectic day-to-day business in a company. So prepare yourself with social activities, even sports, team sports. Have a big base of knowledge, general knowledge, not only specific knowledge. Try to find out the necessities of the company. What do they really need now? And then, of course, hands-on experience in their particular area of work is always helpful.
Actually, like having working experience in several countries, you have been worked with many colleagues and many challenges you have gone through. And how do you compare this production management in different regions? Like how they deal with production management in that particular, like the way of they how to solve or how to handle the challenges and how to overcome them.
I'm a big fan of diversity. But not diversity just in the meaning of having different gender working together. I mean diversity in many different ways on looking to a problem, because every one of us has a different background. And then more we are from different backgrounds, then more different views we have. If you only ask one specific or specialists solving a problem, they will always coming to the same solution. So first of all, working with many different cultures, regions, backgrounds together is always a key success factor. So that's the diversity. Secondly, at the end of the day, we are all human beings. We are created out of emotions, out of necessities. We are very, very similar across the world. With different culture and different upbringing, we have some different flavors. But in the basic, everyone wants recognition, everyone wants to feel good what you're doing, everybody wants to feel happy. And therefore, the difference is not so big. I have learned a lot in India, what I could utilize in my leading role in Germany. where you might say, oh, completely different culture. No, the people are the same. And this is what I really appreciate, because we are all working with human beings. And therefore, it's an enrichment, an enlargement. If you have different cultures in one team, then you always have a broader view on problem solving.
How does BMW is integrating with sustainability, sir?
Integrating with?
Sustainability in BMW.
Oh, you hit my favorite topic. When everybody was talking about sustainability, it was more or less marketing, because nowadays you need to be green, blah, blah, blah. We started way earlier, and I give you an example. When I came the second time to India, we had, of course, we are using electric power, we are using gas and natural compressed gas, and we are using water. So 3 sources are coming into the plant. And that was in 2019. We had a very dry season. I saw first time in my life people fighting at the water lorry for water. That was shocking for me. That was really shocking for me. And I instructed my team, please think about the company, the plant, as a carton box with 3 lines going in. One is electric power, the second one is gas, and the third one is water. What do we need to do to cut all these lines one by one and getting sustainable? Yeah, the team did a great job. We have cut the power line. We do 100% rainwater harvesting. We have well re-injection. We have water ponds. And for the last 4 years, we have not even bought a single drop of water. And in future, water is a resource that will be more and more valuable. So we are already self-sustaining with water. Second one was the gas. Gas converts by burning into CO2 directly. We do have some solar panels on the roof, but we still have used gas for our paint shop oven, because the parts, when they are painted, they need to warm up, and then we have an oven for that. We have our kitchen, our canteen, where we have used gas stoves. And then we said, so mainly we need our energy out of gas during the daytime. So why we are not converting everything into electricity, then we can get rid of the gas. So this is exactly what we did. We have installed an electric paint shop oven. We have converted our complete canteen into electric cooking. That was the most critical topic, but I can tell you the food is same quality like before. And so we could cut the second line of gas. So no CO2 pollution due to usage of gas. And the third one, electricity. We have used already 50% of the solar panel for our electricity. And we are working now on storing this energy, that we can use this energy also when the sun is not shining at night, which is natural. At night it's dark. So therefore we are thinking about how can we store the energy. And then hopefully we can maybe not cutting completely the electricity, but we have then dramatically reduction of this. And this is something nobody was asking us to do. This is what we are doing by heart. This is something where we say, no, we need to be sustainable for the future, because CO2 emission leads to climate change. This is what we need to stop right away. And therefore we have a responsibility as human beings, not only as BMW, also as human beings, that our kids can have a brighter future. It's a mindset. It's a complete mindset you need. And if you don't do it by heart, if someone is asking you for a positive business case for climate change, I would say, though, this is nonsense. Sustainability has always a payback.
Sir, as I see you, you didn't and you don't want to sit your laurels right now. So, if you were a student like us, so how would you take a step to have a successful career like you?
It might look like I have a successful career now, but this is now my third career. So I changed in between, and I do not regret this. But what you can do is listen to your heart. Look what you can really, where you are really good in. What is your heart beating for? And once you have found this, it's not an easy task. If you find then a job, no, it's not a job, then it's a profession. And if you find a profession that meets your talents, your ambition, then you would have a good career. And career has nothing to do with earning money, being the boss or whatever. A career means that you have a profession, you love to go to work every day, and as you say, do what you love, the money will follow. And then you might have a good career and a good life. And this is what I would recommend to every student, to challenge yourself, even so challenge your surroundings. They might want you to do something you don't like to do, but it's your life, you have to deal with that. So invest the time and find what you want. Try the one or the other, but at the end of the day, nothing is fixed. You will never start with a job as you end with a job, not nowadays. You will change career in between because you have now many years to work, and it's not bad, it's good. It gives you a lot of experience. But don't waste time in go for others' dream, live your dream.
Thank you so much, sir. We had a wonderful.
It was a pleasure to have a talk with you, sir, because in morning session, which you have shared experience and about the production management or either industrial management, quite interesting. Like when we deep dig to the topics, but now after that, this interaction we have got personally how to behave or how to get into the internships or how to become an expertise in the industrial persons. So it was grateful for us, sir, for having you, and it was like our most pleasure time. Thank you so much, sir.
It was my pleasure because I love to share all these ideas and experience I have. And if you feel this is worse for you, then it's a pleasure for me. Thank you.
Definitely, sir. Definitely. We'll make all your words into our note and we'll definitely work on it, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
And register on LinkedIn,
Sure, sir.
connect with me,
Sure, sir.
and read my book.
Sure, sir. Definitely, sir.
Thank you.